Welcome to Your Gay Best Friend, hosted by Dwayne Anthony. Dwayne Anthony is a husband, father, as well as a professional. This podcast is all about Dwayne Anthony's life, shopping, sex, and whatever's in his head. So get ready for some messed up shit. This is uncensored, unfiltered. Welcome to my gay best friend, and soon to be your gay best friend, Dwayne Anthony.
Whatever happened to live and let live, mind your own business, or the infamous saying, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all? I feel we've all forgotten these simplistic rules we should live by. These sayings were things we were all taught as very young children by parents, teachers, and the people we look up to about interacting with others. At what point do we lose sight of simply being a good person? I was raised an Italian Catholic during the times when the Ten Commandments were law, during a much simpler time when lying was never okay, when stealing would mean imprisonment, and coveting your neighbor's anything could lock you out of the pearly gates of heaven. We live in much different times now. I'm not sure when this has changed. Was the lack of jobs and money in the 2000s the root cause of most, if not all, the negativity and stress? When did it become acceptable for people to desecrate and defecate on our beliefs by way of flags, crosses, statues, and the like? Why would it be okay for a group of about 10 individuals in Detroit to destroy a celebration of love? I believe in the right of speech. I also believe in the right to peaceful protest, but peaceful is the key word there. But for a group of individuals to cross the line and urinate on a flag and cause an actual riot in a public place makes me wonder if they were not loved by their families or were taught the simple golden rule: do unto others as would have done to you. And what saddens me is this isn't the only incident in the first 9 days of Pride Month. This is just the latest. Pictures and articles have been popping up on my feed nonstop concerning abuse towards groups of people just trying to be who they are, human beings with beliefs. And yes, before you start sending me hate emails and comments on Instagram, let me explain something. I'm not better than you, or even you. I have been known to be untruthful, and have broke most of the 10 Commandments, and have gossiped, and the list goes on and on. But what I can say I have done is listen to those I don't understand. I have asked the hard questions. I don't always agree with you, or your thought systems or beliefs. And most of the time, I do not like what I'm hearing. But I do not raise my voice. I will not degrade you, nor curse at you just because I do not agree. And this is a hard practice to follow. I once sat at a table with a dear friend, having a very hard conversation to have. He is a heterosexual, Caucasian, Republican, and an educated Mormon. Many things I'm not. Out of the blue, he told me that dogs were the perfect animals to use to find bombs in minefields during times of war. I had no idea we, as human beings, were so barbaric, and I couldn't believe that someone I called friend would back this up. But I did not slam my fist on the table, or raise my voice, or even end our friendship. We're still good friends today. He just won't be on the top of my list to watch my dogs. There are too many incidents to speak of over the last few years, and instead of missing one of importance for you, or seeming like I'm favoring one sort of violent act against another, I will just leave you with something I ran across by Liberal Backbone. It's called Did You Know? No one said hashtag All Lives Matter before they heard hashtag Black Lives Matter. No one championed hashtag Straight Pride until there was hashtag Gay Pride. No one cared about White History Month before they had Black History Month. And no one mentions men's rights until there's talk about feminism. Let's face it, you never cared about these things before. And the only reason you bring them up now is because your cozy bubble is about to burst. And the thought of marginalized people having the same rights that you've always been able to take for granted scares the shit out of you. Well, sorry. The good old days, when women and black people knew their place and queer was just the dirty family secret no one ever talked about, are over. Welcome to the 21st century. I know after hearing this, you're going to have some very strong opinions. And I want to know what those opinions are. Because this is an open forum for us, you, the listener, and me, the speaker, to communicate. And the best way for everybody in this world to communicate is for the speaker to shut up and for the listener to speak. And that's what I want you, the listener, to do. I want you to speak. I want you to speak up. And you can speak up by posting on my Instagram at DwayneAnthony1977. And you can email me at yourgaybestfriend@hotmail.com. Can't wait until next time, guys.